Coming right up, the Suns taking on the Kings. For the Suns, they start their season off in front of a raucous home crowd. They are amped up and ready to tip things off right. Kings, Suns, tip-off in just a moment. And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. In the front court, the forwards will be DeRozan and Murray. Russell Westbrook out there with Zach LaVine. And it's Sabonis in at the 5 spot. And for Phoenix, they've got Jalen Green. Royce O'Neal is out there with Dylan Brooks. Then it's Williams. And it's Booker in at the point. Well, no doubt, these players, GA, are eager to get this season going.
Listen, there's definitely some nerves, but it's mainly excitement. This is their first chance to showcase all the hard work they put in during the offseason. And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
And finished off by Westbrook.
Well, this is Westbrook at his best. So explosive and clever, operating in the open floor.
Westbrook against Booker. And here is Brooks. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
Sabonis sets the pick for DeRozan. Down low. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
An underrated playmaker. I like seeing DeRozan share the ball like this.
Westbrook against Booker. Pass to Green. Williams, a screen on LaVine. Here's Green. Gets the 14-footer to fall.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And it is dangerous to let him get it going this early.
Now here's LaVine. Westbrook with it. Williams picks him up. LaVine wide open. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook.
We can't forget about LaVine from deep.
Now here's Booker. Williams, a screen on Westbrook. Booker the pass to Williams. Up and in on the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Offensive rebound. Wide open look here for Murray. And again, Sacramento with the 3.
And you like Murray as a spot-up shooter. Knows where to park himself and always ready to receive the pass.
Booker looking around. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, this offense is off to an outstanding start. They're communicating, executing, and finding great shots.
Now here's Westbrook. DeRozan inside. Brooks covering, and he comes up with the deuce.
Once DeRozan gets inside with the ball, he is very efficient.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
I caught up with the head coach for Phoenix. We talked about Domantas Sabonis, specifically what makes him so hard to guard. Coach told me his basketball IQ and just the way he sees the floor. He just seems to know where to be at all times. And defensively, that's difficult to match up against. They'll need to find a way to contain Sabonis here in this one. Back to you.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. And great offensive firepower for the Kings. But you know what, Stan? They know they got to defend.
Well, their head coach, Doug Christie, made his bones at that end. But it's on these players to execute, and that'll be the challenge. Well, if you're going to go in there, you have to want it. LaVine did.
Booker against Westbrook. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Booker. Shot clock at 6. And that one drops for him. Booker's got his second basket.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Outside, Levine. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And it's the Kings with the ball. Screen by Sabonis.
And a clever defender. I like seeing Brooks beat that pest on this end and just disrupt it.
And Booker kicks to Green. Williams, a screen on Levine. That evens the score.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
For Sacramento, they've gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. To the paint. Here's Sabonis over Williams. Sabonis, no good.
Well, he's got the green light in that situation. They want him taking that shot, even if he didn't get it to go.
Here's Booker. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Westbrook against Booker. Pass to Levine. Back to Westbrook. This one for 3. Rebound by Williams. And so Green will bring it up for Phoenix. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to go on Sabonis.
Forcing the action down low. Green earning a trip to the strike.
Phoenix shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point. Monks checked in for Russell Westbrook. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
And once the G League took it to another level, Green skipped college, became the #2 overall pick in the draft, and that's really changed the landscape.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
So it's Phoenix now. The Kings getting the bucket. Here's Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
And getting physical with his play. Booker just attacking the hoop.
Sacramento's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Williams against Sabonis. Yes, that goes in. Sabonis has got 6. For Phoenix, they've gone 8 of 10 shooting, coming out very strong. Here's Booker, and there's the drive.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Outside DeRozan. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's his second foul of the first quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
Here's Booker. He's got 8. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Booker. Williams, a screen on Monk. Booker the pass to Brooks. Shot clock at 5. Here's Green, and the Suns tack on 2 more.
And you can tell Green is a competitive player, willing to put in the sweat to find looks.
Terrific assist, a nice finish, solid play all around.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Pass to Williams. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Williams sets a screen for Booker. Back to Williams. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
Both teams racking up the points to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their teams.
Levine can't hit.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
The drive by Booker, and he tucks it right on the weak mark. Oh, man!
An underrated athlete with a solid handle. Defenders can't always keep up with Booker on the drive.
Looking around the NBA, Devin Booker, GA, is as good as any two-guard out there.
Obviously, we know how Devin scores it, but what I love, he also can run your offense, and he gives good effort defensively.
Now, Booker, after Zach LaVine missed from long range. Williams with the ball. He's got 6. That's good from Booker on the assist by Williams. And now an 8-point Suns lead. Sacramento's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Outside DeRozan to end the run. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Yeah, DeRozan, one of the game's more powerful wings, scoring through the foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Well, you know, the analytics guys would tell you a team shouldn't be taking this many mid-range shots, but clearly they're shooting them with confidence.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
Into his mid-30s, the veteran DeMar DeRozan holding up well, Greg.
And such a consistent presence for his team. DeMar plays at his own speed, and he has mastered the art of the mid-range.
Now, here's Green. He has 7. Here's Booker. Here's Williams. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Suns have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
So for the Suns, Donnie's checked in for O'Neal, and Grayson Allen subbed in for Jalen Green. And a change for the Kings. Hunter's checked in. The Kings trail by 7. Now Levine. He's got 5. Tries the spin move. Pass to Monk. Levine looking around. Just 4 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Dunn.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the total. 2 minutes.
Booker against Monk. Williams a screen on Monk. And it's Dunn in the corner. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. King shooting 56% in this first quarter. An outstanding start for this offense. And it's slammed in by Williams.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
1:27 left to play in the first. Brooks against Hunter. Launches it. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Booker. And the layup is good. And it's an 11-point Suns lead.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
Monk dishes to Levine. Hunter against Brooks. Puts it up from 12. Nice jump shot. Good.
Well, it takes so much control to hit the shot like Hunter did there. Impressive stuff from the mid-range.
35 seconds left here in the first quarter. Booker. It's hauled in by the Kings.
Oh, you got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Phoenix leading by 9. On the wing, Brooks. Off target with his 3.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Again, the miss by the King. He gets it up. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. The Suns on top. They're up by 9. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
On the floor for Sacramento, the guard pair filled by Monk and Levine. DeAndre Hunter out there with Precious Achiuwa. And with that, the Phoenix lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Levine.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Booker against Monk. Ring shot on the way. No good from Booker.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Levine, good.
And Levine's eyes light up when the break is on. He's so elusive in these situations.
Monk against Booker. Pass to Dunn. Back to Booker. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Russell Westbrook in for the Kings. And timeout called by Jordan Ott. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Zach LaVine is becoming a more rugged defender. He said, it takes a toll. I've always been in great shape, but you have to be strong, too. The mental side of it, digging deep and figuring out how to get it done and how much you want it. Now, I like taking on those challenges. Back to you.
You got it. Making the commitment. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Making a change here. The Kings trail by 5. Again, the miss by the Kings.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now, here's Green. He's got 7. Allen outside. Westbrook pulls it in. For Sacramento, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. To the inside. Happy to see that one go in for a second make in 5 attempts.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Gillespie, the pass to Green. Here's Gillespie. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Kings. Haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
A playmaker in every sense of the word. Westbrook is pretty much a walking triple-double.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And coach for teams defending the pick and roll. You often hear coaches talking about being at the level. What does that mean?
Well, Kevin, what it means is the guy guarding the screen, the defender guarding the screener, has to be all the way up with that guy at the point of the screen, as opposed to being in drop coverage where the guy defending the screener will lay back.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Westbrook. It's stolen by Green. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. Allen, that's good.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Westbrook kicks to Levine. Hunter on the wing. Achiuwa, the pass to Levine. 5 on the clock. From deep three-point land. Alowatch grabs the miss.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Now here's Allen. Here's Green. No good from 11 feet. Outside Levine. Westbrook feeling it out a bit. It's blocked. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Here's Green. Basket good. Green's got 9 points.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Sacramento making a switch here. Sabonis is checked in.
In for the Kings, number 11, Sabonis.
The Kings trail by 6. And here's Westbrook. Pass to Hunter. And here's Levine. Rebounded by Allen.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Pass to Gillespie. No good on the 3. The Kings have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Levine kicks to Achua. With the floater and foul on the shot. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more
the previous play is under review.
Action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology we've seen.
The ruling on the floor stands.
Being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to review it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Achua. And so here's Phoenix. Now here's Booker. 15 points in the game. Right wing. Back to Allen. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Kings. They trail by 6. It's good. Westbrook's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, he might be a guard, but Russ finishes like a big in the paint.
Booker against Westbrook. They set the pick. The drive by Booker.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Booker against Westbrook. Over Booker. And it's Westbrook missing.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Back to Booker. Shot from the wing. Another one falls for Phoenix.
And we see this so often from Booker because he has the green light to take any shot he wants.
Pass to Achua. Hunter with a screen on dime. And here is Hunter. Brooks covering. Sabonis. It's blocked. Here's Booker. Devin Booker soaring in.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. The Kings trail by 10. And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. You've got to like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
Well, he's having his way inside, so they've got to figure it out. Time to talk it over.
Suns making a change here. Williams is checked in. Then for the Kings, DeRozan comes in for Hunter. And it's Malik Monk in for Zach LaVine. Monk against Allen. Monk the pass to DeRozan. Pass to Sabonis. 6 on the shot clock. Missed it, shooting 50% at 3 for 6.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And you talk about the best center in the league. Sabonis certainly, Stan, is in that group.
He sure is, Kevin. The second Sabonis to be in that group. And look, this guy can do it all. He is one of the best passing bigs in the league. He's one of the best rebounding bigs in the league. And he can shoot the ball on the perimeter. A tough guy to deal with.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Camp. Swatted away. And it turns out it's going to be a foul. He was hoping for a clean block, but the officials felt otherwise. So we'll see some free throws here. And from season to season, Coach, DeMar DeRozan remains incredibly consistent.
Yeah, look, he's consistent because he's extremely professional. This guy's always in shape, always ready to play. He knows what his game is, and he plays to that game. Something of a throwback because his game's built on the mid-range shooting. but everybody could use a DeMar DeRozan on their team.
O'Neal's checked in for Phoenix. Green comes in for Brooks. And he knocks down the first one.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
You really don't even have to watch him at the line. Just listen for the net.
Now here's Booker. 21 points in the game. Green in the post. DeRozan's there. And Green gets it to go.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
On the wing, DeRozan. Hit by Green. Williams with the block.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Outside, O'Neal. Fires from the line. No good off the front iron. The Kings trail by 10. Monk with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. The wide open look here for DeRozan. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. DeRozan's got 9 points.
Often DeRozan attacks in motion, but he clearly can spot up as well.
Westbrook against Booker. Inside, here's Green, and it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Achua gets to DeRozan. Back to Achua. But no one around him. Phoenix grabs the miss. Williams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. O'Neal wide open. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that, it doesn't go down.
Westbrook against Allen. And with that, the Phoenix lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Westbrook.
Well, things have changed for him this quarter. It's starting to go his way.
Over in the corner, Green. Over DeRozan. Off the left rim and out.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Sacramento moving it around. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
Well, he's not as explosive inside as he once was, but DeMar DeRozan still gets it done at the rim.
Booker the pass to Green. Booker against Westbrook. Here's Green. Rebound by the Kings. Here's Achua. The dunk by Achua.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Now here's Booker. 21 points in the game. To the middle. He's looking for Williams and finds him.
He led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Pass to Achua. Monk outside. Now here's DeRozan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
Booker against Westbrook. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the half. Buries the long-range jumper.
And brilliant play from Booker. Got it away in time before the defense could close.
Sabonis sets the pick for DeRozan. To the paint. And the slam dunk by Sabonis.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Booker with it. He's got 24. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Phoenix Suns. He has really delivered at the offensive end. He's torched them for 24 points so far. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Fans, get ready for some
Welcome, everybody. The story thus far being written by Devin Booker. He has been everywhere.
Ever since Booker made his trip to the finals, he's become much more than an elite shooter. He stepped his game up 5 more levels. His confidence, his overall presence, that really affects this team.
Absolutely. Devin's always been a big-time scorer, and now he's also a leader for this team.
And since we have a moment, let's see what other games are coming up tonight. The Brooklyn Nets will go up against the Hornets in Charlotte. That one tips off at 7 p.m. Eastern.
This is the kind of game everyone tunes in for. Should be a good one.
I'm right there with you, getting the popcorn ready. Got some gummy bears for you. Got some, what else you want, Kenny?
Chocolate raisins.
Anything else, Shaq?
Chocolate chip cookies.
Uh-huh. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
Suns leading by 5. O'Neal is out there with Mark Williams. Then there's Devin Booker. Then there's Dylan Brooks. And it's Green in at the 2 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Now here's Booker. And Green slams it in.
Look at Green just taking off and throwing it down right in the face of the defense.
You know, GA, it seems like a lot of players welcome the opportunity to play in Phoenix. Talk about what makes this market to a player so appealing.
I mean, the weather has a lot to do with it, right? Basketball is a winter sport, so for those snowbirds out there, Arizona is a great choice.
Levine getting quick with it that time, changing it up.
Westbrook against Booker. Brooks outside. Williams, a screen on DeRozan. Up again, tries again, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Suns have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple. And the first one drops. Hey, Greg, they dropped the interim tag for Doug Christie as he's now the permanent head coach of the Kings.
Well, we'll have to see how permanent that is. The Finn head coach in the last 7 years, that seat is always hot in Sacramento.
Now, here's Westbrook. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Pass to DeRozan. Clock at 6. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Williams, a screen on Westbrook. Booker against Westbrook. Now here's Booker. He's guarded closely. Phoenix needs to get off the shot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Keegan Murray. The Suns have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8. That's good from O'Neal. Allen's checked in for Phoenix. O'Neal hits them both. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Outside Westbrook. Pass to Sabonis. Murray outside. No good from outside.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
The blocking foul is called as the shot goes down.
It's almost effortless for Booker this close in. He just drops the ball in the bucket.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Malawach is checked in for Mark Williams.
Second personal foul. 13 foul. At the line for your Suns, Devin Booker.
On the free throw, no good.
An elite offensive threat. Booker continues to try and find ways to improve his game.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Westbrook against Booker. O'Neal on the wing. Back to Booker. Pass to O'Neal. Got a piece of it. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
A nice shot by Booker.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Knocked loose. Stolen by Allen. Pass to Booker. From deep. A basket good off the assist from Allen. Allen's got 3 assists now in this one.
You know, they've hit the ground running to begin this second half. 4 for 5 so far.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, guys. Well, the NBA has style. Commissioner Adam Silver said this is a unique league. It's also a lifestyle brand. There's a strong association with music, fashion, culture, and also art. And the way to grow this sport is to appeal beyond those who are hardcore basketball fans. That's where our success has come. Back to you.
Yeah, but we sure love those die-hard fans, don't we? Thank you, Allie. Suns making a change here. Dunn's checked in. Third quarter of basketball here and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Sabonis kicks to Westbrook. Back to Sabonis. 6 to shoot. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 5th assist in this one. Pass to Allen. Back to Booker. Launches a three. Sacramento grabs the miss. Sabonis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Sabonis sets the pick for Levine. He's looking for Sabonis and finds him.
I'll tell you, you can get a lot of mileage putting Sabonis in the two-man game.
Phoenix leading by 9. A 2-time dunk champion, Zach LaVine, can hammer it down, Coach, or he can bury one from 3.
Well, that's right, Kevin. And look, he came into the league with that great athletic ability, and we all marveled at it. But this guy's really gone to work on his skills, and he's become one of the most efficient shooters in this league from any range on the floor. This guy has gone from great athlete to great play.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. He hits the second from the line. The Kings trail by 10. Murray outside. And DeRozan kicks to Murray. Offline with his 3.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Bean passes to Westbrook. And again, it's Sacramento converted.
And this team encourages Westbrook to look to score inside. You can see why with these results.
Dunn with a screen on Westbrook. Booker against Westbrook. From 18 feet away, Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Fires from deep. Outside for Murray. Pass to Sabonis. Goes up again. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Sabonis has got 14.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Allen passes to Brooks. Booker outside. Just 5 on the clock. And the Suns miss again. The Kings trail by 6. Down low. Here's Westbrook. Drops in the layup for 2. 12 points for Russell Westbrook.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
They set the pick. Pass to Malawach. And that one, good. And the Suns lead by 6.
Don't underestimate Booker's passing ability. He's getting better and better at making plays for others.
Now Sabonis. Here's Westbrook. Beyond the arc. Connects from 3-point range. 15 points in the game.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
Now here's Booker. 32 points in the game. Driving in. Whoa! Booker playing big inside.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
LaVine for 3. Brooks grabs the board.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Now Booker. He's got 34. Good D by Westbrook. And it's Sacramento's ball. They're on a 13-5 run here. Got that bucket in no time at all. DeRozan's got 15 points.
Yeah, they've had their hands full with DeRozan. He is scary when he gets it going.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Monk. He's checked in for Russell Westbrook.
Substitution on the court.
Monk against Green.
And we've seen some great scorers come into the league, but Green looks elite, both the physical gifts and that fearless approach.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Well, I've been a little surprised by how many mid-range jump shots they're taking and hitting. But so far, that seems to be the recipe that's working for them.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Now, here's Monk. Nothing on the board. Sabonis sets the pick for Monk. Inside. And the slam dunk by Sabonis.
Well, this is a man who can stuff the stat sheet. Sabonis is lighting the scoreboard up tonight.
Here's Gillespie. Out defending. Gillespie, the pass to Green. And it's Green with the jam.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Monk outside. Murray for three. It's good from long range. Murray's got it all tied up now for the Kings.
And Murray is a decent threat from beyond the arc. It's important that he keeps shooting with confidence from there.
Williams, a screen on Levine. Green. He makes his ninth shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
DeRozan scanning the floor. Berliner inside. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And with his hard-charging style, DeRozan gets himself to the line quite a bit, and it helps that he can finish through contact.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Suns have gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. Now here's Green. Tight defense on him. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
First taking the foul. Teams in the possession.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
Jalen Green.
That's good from Green. And he can't hit the second.
And you can see that even though he ties the game up, disappointed he couldn't give him the lead.
The quick crossover, what a move. Levine's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, let's not forget, Levine's got a great handle.
Gillespie, the pass to Green. Here's Gillespie. Monk defending. Back to Green. And Green slams it in.
Well, look, you need a bucket, go to him. This is exactly what he's built to do.
DeRozan on the wing. Over Brooks. Looks a big high bounce and goes in. 20 points for DeMar DeRozan.
Yeah, he's a mid-range guru. DeRozan might be one of the best we've ever seen from that in-between area.
Here's Gillespie. Still yet to score. And it's Green with the jam.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Now, here's Monk. Outside DeRozan. Clock at 6. Back to Monk. Fires the 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. That gives them the lead. Green's got 13 points in the second half.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That'll be his second foul of the game. Some changes for Sacramento. Hunter's checked in for DeRozan. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Malik Monk. Here's Levine. 16 points for him. Latrey. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Williams has a screen for Green. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. Two teammates not on the same wavelength there.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
2 on the clock, and the jam by Levine.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. And so it's Zach Levine making things happen for the Sacramento Kings. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist. Of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dig. What a great pass.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. And a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the 4th. We've got Russell Westbrook. Achua is out there with Domantas Sabonis. Then it's Malik Monk. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. And here are the Suns now, following the missed shot by Sabonis.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Hunter, no good.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Kings?
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
Free throw drops for Green.
Well, he's been at the line so often tonight, but only just now is he starting to look comfortable.
Both free throws good from Green.
And since halftime, he's made a concerted effort to get to the line. Be aggressive. Great stuff.
For 3, Westbrook. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Now, here's Green. Shot clock at 6. Whoa!
And one of Green's best assets, his leaping ability. He's a natural athlete, very explosive.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. Monk with the ball, headed by Green. Sabonis' screen on Booker. Here's Westbrook. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Westbrook's got 20 points.
Well, so difficult to defend one-on-one. When Westbrook gets a step coming off the screen, good luck.
Here's the screen to the inside. Here's Iguodala.
Clearly a foul.
Russell Westbrook. Third personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Phoenix, Iguodala. 2 shots.
No good on that one. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. Here's Hunter. That one a little long. Suns trail by 4. Over in the corner, Green. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to go on Sabonis.
And I feel like guys like Green, a great scorer, really should try to utilize the pump fake.
That one is off.
And he's letting a lot of points get away at the free throw line tonight. It's got to be frustrating to have all that hard work not pay off.
And he's good on the second. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Westbrook against Booker. Count it, and the foul. It goes on Devin Booker.
One of the most physical point guards this league has ever seen. Westbrook powers through for the and one.
Here's Booker. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Screen by O'Neal. The drive by Booker and the dunk by Booker.
And once Booker has some momentum, get out of his way. Throw. Himself towards the rim off the drive.
Westbrook kicks to Sabonis. Brooks against Hunter. Pass to Sabonis. Good ball movement here by the Kings. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
And here is O'Neal. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Here's Monk. Pass to Achua. No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. Drills it from outside. Westbrook's got the lead up to 7 now for Sacramento. Booker against Westbrook. O'Neal a screen on Westbrook. Booker taking the hit.
Yeah, despite them being behind, he's been impressive. But he can't do it all by himself.
And we got a timeout called by Doug Christie. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Hutch comes in for Mark Williams. And Allen subbed in for Jalen Green. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Doug Christie said to his team. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
All right, Allie, thank you. Suns trail by 5. Here's Booker, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Now, here's Westbrook for 3, Levine. Outside DeRozan. Second shot opportunity. 6 on the shot clock. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. Murray, no good. For Phoenix, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Here's Booker. He takes it in. And the dunk by Booker.
And the intelligence. Love watching Booker operate in these situations. His decision-making has really improved over the years.
Now, here's Westbrook. Outside DeRozan. And stolen by Booker. And here we go. Fast break. Booker's got it. Pass to Brooks. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
There's a good screen to the paint. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Booker against Westbrook. Shoots from the high post. That shot misses. Kings leading now by 3. Murray outside. Pass to Westbrook. Outside, Levine. Nailed from three-point land. Levine's got 15 points here in the second half. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. O'Neal a screen on Westbrook. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Sabonis, he's checked in for Sacramento. And the basket by DeRozan.
Well, guys, DeRozan steadily putting points on the board. He's feeling it.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. So for the Suns, Williams, he's checked in for Malosh. And it's Green in for Allen. And so here's Phoenix. 8-point game. Booker up top. He's covered by Westbrook. O'Neal a screen on Westbrook. Booker the pass to O'Neal. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Keegan Murray.
At the line for 2,
First free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. Kings leading now by 6. Westbrook passes to DeRozan. Murray for 3. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easier.
Williams can't get it to go. The Kings have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. On the wing, DeRozan, guarded by Green. DeRozan against Green. Nice move. DeRozan gets the bucket. DeRozan's got the lead up to 8 now for the Kings.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
Now Levine, after Jalen Green's three-pointer that didn't go. And it's Westbrook. That time on the assist by Levine. And now a 10-point Kings lead.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Green. Back to Booker. Williams, a screen on Westbrook. 5 to shoot. Williams gets the bucket.
Great timing by Booker, setting up his teammate for success.
Sacramento leading by 8. Pocket pass to the paint, and he punches it home.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
Now here's Westbrook. They get a hand on it. Now Murray fires the 3. Williams with the rebound. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns, trailing by 10. Westbrook rips down the rebound. And it's Murray penetrating. And he banks the layup in.
And look at the inside presence already from Murray. It'll be fun to watch this young man grow.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Westbrook against Booker. Brooks outside. Booker outside. From 20 feet out. And it's off. Kings leading now by 12. Levine outside. Knocks down the 3.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
Now here's Booker. Green. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. The Kings shooting about 59% from the floor offensively. They've been running without a hitch.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Kings.
And it may be a comfortable win for them, but, you know, they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Russell Westbrook.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Here's Westbrook, about 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. From about 16, Williams with the rebound. Now Green jacks up a 3. Booker outside. So it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what we want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Russell Westbrook.